FBI is saying that they were rudimentary but functional. That means they were explosive devices. And to have projectiles, I mean, that's a, excuse me, that sounds like a fire alarm here. We'll keep you posted on that. But there's a fire alarm here. You might have heard it in the background. We're going to find out what the latest is
we'll
here
be right back.
at CNN. We're going to be right back.
Currently, pipe bombs have been sent to the Obama residence, the Clintons' residence, Eric Holder, Maxine Waters, George Soros, Joe Biden, Robert De Niro, and former CIA Director John Brennan, care of CNN. Immediately, Jeff Zucker, the president of CNN, got the ball rolling on the Trump blame train, tweeting, "There is a total and complete lack of understanding at the White House about the seriousness of their continued attacks on the media. The president, and especially the White House press secretary, should understand their words matter. Thus far, they have shown no comprehension of that." So said Jeff Zucker, president of CNN Worldwide. And although there is as yet no evidence determining the mail bomber is a Democrat operative or a Republican operative, the left and its weapon of corpracratic media dominance has already begun to point its finger at the president, as early midterm voting numbers are showing a red wave that nobody in the leftist media expected or wanted.
This isn't the president being sarcastic or glib at one of his rallies. We have seen today our colleagues at CNN have to break from live programming and evacuate the building. And when the president made his remarks earlier at the White House, he didn't mention the media.
Today might be a day where the president has to say, hey, look, words have consequences. We say it all the time. If words like media being the enemy of the people have the consequence of a pipe bomb with some white powder being sent to CNN and the potential for somebody being injured or worse, killed, then that may give him pause to think about it.
Secondarily, is they've concocted a echo chamber,
amplified by Fox News, but really amplified by the internet, in which they're sort of either...
And the Russians. I mean, they're
well, they're either rewarded for this, or it is sort of pushed to the side, or it's glossed over with conspiracy theories. So today, if you went on any pro-Trump forum on the internet, the primary point that they were pushing was that this was a false flag. Right. Ridiculous.
He just can't help himself. Someone, as I have been saying, could have been killed today, here or at any of the other locations. Someone totally innocent. And he is blaming the media for being hostile, for being negative, spreading lies.
I just want to tell you that in these times, we have to unify.
Unity is not the word that comes to mind with this president, especially when it comes to the targets of the bombs. Not only Obama and the Clintons and CNN, but former Attorney General Eric Holder, Congresswoman Maxine Waters, former CIA Director John Brennan, and businessman George Soros.
There's no way that he was going to go out today and unify the country. And, you know, being the leader of the hate parade is one way to say it, and David may say that's hyperbole, so be it, so be it. But I can say something that's an actual fact. The President of the United States tonight or today displayed cowardice. The reason he displayed cowardice is because there was a moment before him. Because we could talk about Democrat or Republican. I can be bitter about the election all I want, but the rightful president, because he won the Electoral College of the United States of America, is Donald Trump. There's only one president of the United States, and he was a coward today. The reason he was a coward is because he didn't even mention the victims today.
Canadian comedian and all-knowing Hollywood celebrity Jim Carrey added fuel to the fire, tweeting, "Today they tried to murder 2 presidents as well as public servants and journalists. Make no mistake, these terrorists were encouraged and emboldened by the hate speech of Donald Trump. If you can't see the clear menace of this man's influence by now, then you are a part of it." Hold the phone there, Mr. Carey. Aren't these your fellow beloved Democrats menacing Americans by threatening violence?
You cannot be civil with a political party that wants to destroy what you stand for, what you care about. That's why I believe if we are fortunate enough to win back the House and or the Senate, that's when civility can start again.
Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
When they go low, we kick them.
John Bowne reporting.